I seriously doubt anybody is gonna turn into this one because it's a late o'clock. It's very late, and it's a horizontal stream, so it won't show up in the shorts feed. And that's how we are. Nobody's watching right now. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know who's going to turn in, if anybody turns in, but I did have a request to do more horizontal streams. So today, what's up, Faithless? We are doing a horizontal stream today because it has been requested of me by somebody who said I don't like the vertical streams. So today, we're doing a horizontal stream. Now, whoops, Daisy, I'm not paying attention. I have every reason to think that this is going to be a pretty quick stream and a pretty poorly attended stream. Same here, Faithless. I just got finished with my end of the year lockpicking meetup, where apparently I came in either at the end of the year leaderboard, I came in either 4th place or 5th place. I showed up too late to win any prizes or whatever, but that's all good. All I know is as long as I'm in the top 5, I'm a happy camper. That's kind of what matters to me. I would have liked to have been in the top 3 and been in the medals, but I'll take top 5. Golly. So yeah, as I mentioned, yeah, I don't know how many cats we're going to see, how long I'm going to be live, but honestly, I think there's a fairly decent chance that that this is a very brief stream, and then because I'm working Monday when I usually go to the colony and visit and do my job for the houses, I actually have a shift Monday at Universal from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I don't know whether I'm going to be able to make it to the colony on Monday. I probably will, just because 6 p.m. is a perfectly reasonable time to go to the woo. Somebody in an old late model Sienna wants to make a Yui. I got out of the way from you. Just make the move. Just don't think about it. Just do it. But yeah, so, because I have Universal Monday morning, I have to cook over the weekend for the houses. So I'm thinking about doing that tomorrow, just because I don't think I'm going to get scheduled at Universal tomorrow, which in 15 minutes. Oh, yeah. There seems to be a lot of fans of the horizontal stream. The biggest downside to the horizontal stream is that because it doesn't show up in the shorts feed, we just don't get the same amount of exposure that I would from a vertical stream. That's why I do most of the streams vertically. But yeah, I definitely agree that horizontal looks better. It's more cinematic. I'm definitely in the crowd that horizontal looks exponentially better. It's just the exposure is exponentially better from vertical. But like I said, I totally get where you and the person who complained are coming from. And like I said, I tend to agree. It's just I also need to look out for for my rate metrics and trying to grow the channel to some degree. Charlie. Meow. But like you see, you're the only one in the chat right now. Yo, what was that? Okay, now there's 2 people watching, but yeah, and back down to 1. Yeah, I don't know how many people are going to show up because you just get much fewer exposure, much less exposure from a horizontal stream. Hmm? Oh, I'm not talking to you, bro. But yeah, it's weird. It's all because Faithless of the shorts feed. Like when you stream vertically, you get the people doom scrolling. Oh no, this is. I mean, here's the thing. The way I see it is some of the things I do to grow the channel, but like I also do things. Yeah, some dude apparently thought I was talking to him when I'm very clearly talking to a camera. But whatever, you know. Like I said, I ain't talking to you, bro. I don't think we're gonna see Charlie today. Well, we're gonna see who we see, but no Charlie tonight. That's all good. But yeah, Faithless, you're probably going to be, it's just going to be a hangout with you and me for most of the night, if I had to guess, because I didn't announce the stream on anything. Like, I didn't make a YouTube post, I didn't make an Instagram post, a Discord post, nothing. I just set it up and boom, went live. Because like I said, this is a very short notice thing, but I'm thinking on Monday, because I have the Universal shift, we'll just do a live from the colony after the shift. But since I have to go here either tomorrow or Sunday, and like I said, I'm thinking tomorrow just so I can put myself on call for Universal on Sunday. And hopefully pick up a shift. Because I'm on call for tomorrow for Saturday too, but I haven't been called yet, and generally speaking, they sometimes they do call day of, but it's rare. Usually they call a day or two in advance and be like, hey, we want to know about your on-call status. Are you still available to pick up a shift? Yeah, I do it straight from YouTube. I know a lot of people use apps like StreamYard or Restream or what's the old style one, OBS or whatever, but I don't. I just go straight through YouTube because it's just me. Like, I don't go live with other people. Like those StreamYard and Restream or whatever, they're great if you're gonna go live with more than one person, but if it's just you, like those platforms, I believe you have to pay to use them, whereas just going live through YouTube is free. All right, main colony check-in. Meow. Okay, 3 people watching. Tap in, peeps, say hello. Meow. Marble Cat. Yeah, I'm hoping to see him. All right, we have a gray cat, but it's not Mr. Marble Cat. Looks like Lady Jane Grey. All right, let me turn my car off, check in at the Fats colony, and then we'll come back and... Hey, Lil V! Hey, Manice! Hey, Winston! Lil V! I also really hope Valentine and all them were able to pick up Tatiana so she's finally off the streets for good. If not, I guess I'll see her next week. Yeah, let me turn my car off so I'm not wasting gasoline. We'll go check in on the Fats colony very briefly and see if anybody's there, and then we'll feed these guys. And then we'll call the stream and I'll go home. But yeah, I think we're gonna do... So I think, yeah, I don't know how often we're gonna do horizontal versus vertical lives, but here's I heard a tweaker. Did y'all hear a tweaker? Marble Cat! Oh yeah, tweaker across the street. Marble Cat! Marble Cat is here. Yeah. Marble Cat! All right, let's go check in on Fats and Gino and them, and then we'll come back and do Marble Cat. I'm doing a little jog. I'm cold. I kind of need to pee. Oh, the kidney. It is indeed. We got him. All right. Yeah, I got that. You know what it is? It's almost midnight. Meow! It's almost midnight and I got that desert chill where it's not cold, but it feels colder than it is. Yeah. Also, second person watching, say what's up in the chat. Me and Faithless were friendly, mostly. Say what's up. Expose your or show yourself. Gino, Fats, Napoleon. Yeah. So yeah, this is kind of the downside of horizontal plus no warning. Like if I did a horizontal and gave people like several hours to congregate together, we'd probably have more people tuning in. But as is, where I just went live, didn't notify anybody. It's basically whoever gets the notification push. So subscribers will get the notification push, but also it's almost midnight here in Los Angeles. If people live in, Central or Eastern time zone, it's 2 a.m., 3 a.m. The people, heck, even the people in like Arizona in the mountain region, it's 1 a.m. right now because it's almost midnight here in LA. So it's almost 1 a.m. in like Arizona and Montana and what have you. It's 2 a.m. in Chicago in that area, and it's 3 a.m. in the Eastern time zone of New York and Pennsylvania and Georgia and all that. I don't know why of 3 states I picked were New York, Pennsylvania, and Georgia, but there we go. Marble Cat! Meow! Meow! Hey, Marble Cat, can I get some pets, dude? Meow! Yeah. Yeah, Marble Cat. Yeah, dude. Mr. MC Cat. Let me turn the flash off. He doesn't seem to like the flash especially. But yeah, Marble Cat's here. There he is. Good boy, indeed. I see Denise the Manis. Denise the Manis. Denise the Manis. Denise the Manis. Weesh, weesh, weesh. All right, we got 3 people watching now. Everyone watching, pop in, say hello. Me and Faithless, we dig you. We want to chat with you. We would like to meet you. We'd like to be your friend. I mean, unless you suck, then we don't want to be your friend. But we want to find out whether you suck or don't, and we can't find that out if you don't chat. You got to chat. Oh my God, did I do? Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I did it dumb, and I left my stinking tripod at home. Still, second stream in a row where we're doing no tripod. What's up, journals? Thank you for liking and sharing. We are going to feed kitty cats now to the best of our ability. We're not going to leave out too many because it's late, and I see 2 cats, Marble Cat, or 3 cats. Let's do 4 containers of food. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cans. Can down. Movie! Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna go really quickly right now because I need to pee, so I'm just gonna leave the food out, let the cats chill, and I'm gonna go find a secret spot for secret activities that you guys don't get to tag along with, because you don't need to see that. You can already see the potty dance that I'm currently doing, because I'm deeply uncomfortable, and I'm trying to get the express pass to a kidney stone. Ah, yes, the Kidney Stone Express. Love it. All right, be right back, y'all. Oh, hey T. I guess Tatiana's still here. No. Hey T. Thanks so much, True Builder. You the bomb. Or sorry, not True Builder, Faithless. Check my chats. So no, Napoleon, it's been a minute since I've seen him. There goes little V. You know, partially I think it's my fault for showing up a little late for him. But he was also a little bit on the sick end of things. So you always worry that the dude crossed the bridge, as it were. But yeah, at least Tatiana's still here. Or I wish Valentine would have been able to pick her up and take her off the streets. I hope not too, Faithless, but you know, there used to be an orange cat there named Albie that one of my longtime viewers named. Well, Napoleon was actually named by Stickapot. But yeah, I had a longtime cat there named Albie, and a ginger cat, and I think that cat passed away, unfortunately, too. It happens when they're sick sometimes. Yeah, we got a kitty down here. You know, you never want it to happen, but it does. It does, and it sucks when it does, but it's an unfortunate part of life that you have to learn to deal with. But yeah, but on the plus side, but yeah, I don't think Napoleon crossed the bridge. I just think it's a matter of it's too late for him when I show up. Tatiana! Yeah, it's always a relief when they're in better shape. I'm still very concerned about Queen T, but we do what we can. I'm kind of tempted, to be honest, to try and trap her myself, and if I'm successful, I'll just call Valentine. Yeah, Tatiana is over. She was eating over here when I was using the restroom, but I know some people, namely Valentine, were trying to trap her so she can go off the streets finally and get some much needed medical care. Hey, my niece, you look like straight out of Central Casting under that 4Runner. So we're definitely, yeah, but yeah, I think at this point there's like a non-zero chance. It very much is, Faithless. It very much is, and Tatiana's very street smart, and she knows what a trap looks like. That being said, I've also been pushing Valentine for quite some time now, like, hey, she'll get in a drop trap. You might briefly traumatize her. Okay, I hear the train. It's nowhere near me. Why are you so loud? Trying to hint, like, Valentine, like, hey, she'll go in, you just gotta use the drop trap, but he hasn't used the drop trap. And I don't own one. Hey, Ms. Liz. Go eat, Ms. Liz. Yeah, there's food. There's food! There's food! Woo! Yeah, probably gonna call the stream pretty soon because like I said, it's almost midnight. I'm tired. I've had a very full day today between work and the lockpick meetup and here. I've done an awful lot of driving, an awful lot of activities, and I'm pretty tired. But like I said, because of the way my schedule is shaking out in the coming week, there's a fairly high probability. Here you go, Liz. 4 minis. Whoever, I really don't play favorites here. There you go. So yeah, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be tomorrow. Because like I said, I want to be able to put myself on call for Universal for Sunday in case they need a cook. And I seem to recall the park projection for that Sunday is quite large, so they're probably going to have some shifts opening up and what have you. So I want to make myself available for that. So probably probably tomorrow morning-ish, I'll cook for the, or morning to early afternoon, I'll cook for the houses, and then we'll try and be here between like 5 and 7 p.m. hopefully. And if that works out the way I'd like it to, we'll do that as a horizontal stream too, except I'll give everybody a heads up, so hopefully there's more than like a couple of people, get a little more exposure for the channel and whatnot. All those good things. And I think I am going to try to do more of the horizontal streams. But I will say that I think the majority of the streams are going to stay vertical just because the exposure is just so much more by getting through the short speed. And the more people I'm able to reach, the more the channel grows, the more money comes in, the more money comes in, the more I'm able to help the cats. I will say one thing, the advantage of no short speed is that you don't get the short speed like crazy people who are like engaging in just rampant anti-Semitism and homophobia and what have you. So that I can do without. That I can absolutely do without. So we'll see where we're going forward. I also need to edit the footage from Monday for the non-members. Faithless, you've already seen that because the member video is already up. But for non-members who want to see me kicking it with Charlie on Monday, I gotta edit that, get that done. Because a cat in human form, or sorry, am I a cat in human form? Maybe, I don't know. A cat in human form, a cat in human form's work is never done. You know what also I just thought about would be really funny? If the dude who specifically commented, I don't like, not you Faithless, the dude who commented in one of my previous streams, like, hey, I don't like this format, horizontal better. I wonder, it would be really funny if that dude never actually saw this stream and I did all of this for him or her or them, I don't know, and they never see it. That would be the kind of farcical tragic comedy that really we really need that in 2025. I'll have to keep it hard. The heck with it, since there's nobody here and it's super late at night. Right in the dumpster. Ah! Calm down. Are we back? Are we back with sound? All right, beautiful. All right. I grabbed the containers. I think what it was is that because when I dropped my phone, I accidentally activated Siri, and I think Siri turned my mic off. Thanks, Siri. Appreciate you. You're the real MVP in life. Foods. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. All right. Almost forgot my containers and my spoon. So, yeah, I think we're going to do a horizontal stream. Bye, Winnie. Bye, my niece. Bye, Liz. I think it's Liz. Yeah, I think we're going to do a horizontal stream, but with a little bit more of a heads up so more people can tune in tomorrow after I finish work. But we'll see how that... I don't want to make any promises I can't keep, but I think that's tentative what we're going to do. Hey, Dick Grayson. Bye, Dick Grayson. See if we can find Marble Cat to say goodbye to him. I saw him a second ago. I just don't know where he went. Marble Cat. Meow. That's crazy, Faithless. Oh, is that Marble Cat or is that Dick Grayson? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I always fear that cats will get trapped in the dumpsters. But I think it's one of those moments where like I have to give them a little credit for their cat intelligence and be like, you guys are street smart as heck. You're too smart to fall in the dumpsters, in my mind. Okay, there's Dick Grayson right there. Is that Marble Cat under the thing? It's either Marble Cat or Chris the Cat. One of the two. I'm going to go ahead and say it's Marble Cat because I haven't seen Chris the Cat all evening, but I have seen Marble Cat plenty. So that's Marble Cat. Marble Cat says goodbye. He did. It's all the stuff. He's still somewhat friendly. Like like you saw, Faithless. He allowed pets today, but he must have gotten spooked out a month, like in the past month or two. Yeah, I think somebody just must have spooked the ever-loving crap out of him. So, he'll get back to his old ways, but it's definitely going to be a matter of time. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that cat underneath the truck is Marble Cat. Certainly looks like him. But yeah, and I'm getting a lot of nibbles for adopting Ozzy. So hopefully he finds his forever home very, very soon. And once he's done, hopefully I can get the yeah. So the fortunate thing is I don't think I've seen him cross the road recently, which is things are looking up. But, you know, just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean it hasn't happened, which is the worry. You know, but, you know, people be crossing the road all the time. But yeah, I think I'm going to head home. So I will say one thing on that note, Faithless, which is that the first ever live stream I did was last Christmas, I believe. So I think we're going to have to make it an annual tradition where every Christmas, David, the Jewish guy, goes live from the colony on Christmas Day. Probably going to have to make that a thing. So I don't know if Marble Cat is spending Christmas with me, but I think it's fairly probable that I spend Christmas with the kitties. But yeah, on that note, we've been going for almost 40 minutes. We've fed some kitty cats. We've seen some other kitty cats. We got some pets for Marble Cat, which is always a good thing. We didn't see any of the tuxedo cats. I mean, well, sorry. We didn't see any of... Yeah, I mean, Silvana, I think we all know who's been doing the spooking of Marble Cat. It's been the Knucklehead Machinists. But yeah, I mean, the sooner I can figure out a way to get him off the streets permanently and in a manner that doesn't endanger... Yeah, like Faithless said, some a-hole. The sooner I can find a way to get him off the streets permanently and in a manner that's good for him and also doesn't jeopardize my continued tenancy in my current apartment unit, because, you know, you want to stay alert and all that, but, like, my current unit is, yeah, for real, my current unit is very, very good for the cats overall, so definitely don't want to jeopardize that. Neville's over there. Bye, Neville. Bye, Win. Bye, Great Kitty. All right, yeah. So, yeah, I've got the Furball Farm thing written down. I just got to, like, not be such a goddamn idiot all the time. Difficulty level, impossible. Yeah, I mean, heck, even I, Faithless, I don't have nearly as many as you, but, like, you know, I just don't want to get into a part where I'm getting in trouble with my landlord and jeopardizing my... I mean... Yeah, I mean, but by that same token, despite them being in Minnesota, the worst thing they can tell me is, oh, sorry, we can't help you, but, maybe there's other options. That being said, I've definitely... I've done some reaching out to other things. I just gotta finish. Oh my God, bros. This Fugazi tweaker is just making it almost like I don't. Okay, so every time I start moving. Okay, can I go without you trying to, like, jaywalk into me, you stupid twat? Tweaker's gonna tweak. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we should never look down on the homeless for being homeless, but if you're just doing stupid shit, I'm not looking down on you for your homelessness. I'm looking down on you because you're being an idiot, like you said, Faithless. Stupid is as stupid does, like Forrest Gump said. Anyways, we are about to hit 40 minutes now, and that means the stream is coming to a close because I am going home, and when I get home, I gotta tell y'all, I'm going straight to sleep. I'm tired. I've had a full day of work. It's time for me to go to sleep. So, oh, Elijah popped in. Sorry you're late, Elijah. It was very spur of the moment. But yeah, so I'm gonna call the stream. Hopefully, we'll do another stream. Also, So Elijah, well, you weren't here for it, but I'm probably gonna have to, because I'm working a shift at Universal Monday, so I'm gonna have to go into the houses to cook for them, either on Saturday, which is technically today, but we'll call it tomorrow because I'm on Friday energy right now. Hold on, Neil. Sorry. Elijah, all is well that ends okay. We saw a marble cat and he allowed me a brief pet, so that's always nice to see. Oh wow, that's a payphone that's completely hooked up still. Never mind. I was hoping it would have been vandalized and like destroyed, but it's not, and so I can't touch it. I was hoping there was a Medico that I could harvest from it. Oh wow, somebody actually bought a Mercedes-Benz Metris. What a shitbox. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? You know they sell the Honda Odyssey, the Toyota Sienna, the Hyundai whatever fuck it's called, even the Nissan Quest. But no. You had to buy a Mercedes Metris. You wouldn't even get a Transit Connect, for God's sake. Yeah, for real. I'm not saying he's the dumbest person in the world, but if the dumbest person in the world died, but yeah, so the plan is, Elijah, that tomorrow I'm probably gonna have to come. Tomorrow being today, but you know, Saturday, I'm gonna have to cook for the houses. So, exactly, yeah. So I'm gonna have to cook for the houses. So I'm gonna try and get that done as quickly as possible, and then we'll try and do another horizontal stream like we just did. But I'll give you guys a bit more of a heads up so we get a few more people, and we don't get some of the regulars going, hey, you didn't let me know, so I'm here late, but I'm here now. So, but anyways, I'm about to hop on the freeway. Thanks y'all for hanging out with me. And Faithless, I hope you enjoy the curry. I'll see y'all today, tomorrow. Today your love, tomorrow the world, etc.